EastEnders has revealed which two characters will be caught up in a dramatic car crash, as Nigel Bates inadvertently causes chaos. Acting on impulse, he takes his car for one last drive, leading to a shocking accident. But which Walford residents will suffer the consequences? Nigel had planned to sell his cherished vehicle to fund a trip to India with Julie, a special holiday before his dementia worsens further. Earlier, as Lauren readied the car for sale in today's episode, Nigel came to terms with the fact that he could no longer drive. While attempting to clean the car, he became confused and accidentally left scratches on the bonnet. This forced Lauren to lower the asking price slightly, which Nigel reluctantly accepted before officially signing the car over to its new owner. He later had an honest conversation with Yolande, who tried to reassure him, but Nigel eventually told Julie he couldn't make the India trip. He admitted that even his familiar daily routine felt unmanageable, making travel abroad impossible. When Julie tried to ease the tension and lighten the mood, Nigel lost his temper, accusing her of treating him like a child, and stormed out of the house. Secretly, Nigel had located the spare key to his car and decided to take it out for a solo drive. Overwhelmed and flustered, he struggled to restart the vehicle and caused a disturbance on the streets of Walford. Meanwhile, Julie, worried about Nigel's whereabouts after their disagreement, sought advice from Jean and decided to call him. The phone call distracted Nigel while he was driving, causing him to lose control of the car as it sped toward Jasmine and Gina, who were leaving the Albert. In a brave act, Jasmine shoved Gina out of the way but took the full impact herself, collapsing to the ground. With both women left motionless, viewers are left wondering, will they survive the accident? EastEnders viewers are convinced they may have worked out who will come to Harry Mitchell's rescue amid a tense new kidnapping storyline. Harry, played by Elijah Holloway, finds himself trapped in a dangerous situation as he is being held captive by his employer, Ravi Gulati and Oki. The pair initially refuse to release the son of Nicola and Teddy Mitchell unless he divulges the location of a hidden camera in Kojo Asari's flat, which is linked to an ongoing drug operation. Harry complies with their demands, providing the information, yet they still refuse to let him go. Frustrated and desperate, he pleads for drugs, highlighting how powerless and trapped he feels. The situation escalates on Wednesday, October 15th, when social services and the police arrive at Ravi's home to speak with his daughter, Avani Nandra Hart. Authorities had uncovered footage showing Joel Marshall secretly filming Ravi and Avani while they slept, creating a new layer of tension. Faced with the potential consequences for his daughter, Ravi decides to prioritize her safety. He proposes taking a holiday together and instructs Oki to release Harry, demonstrating a rare moment of responsible decision-making. Despite Ravi's instructions, Oki refuses to free Harry. He justifies his actions by revealing that he intends to pursue a romantic connection with his girlfriend, Gina Knight, after earlier flirtations between the pair. Oki's selfish decision only deepens Harry's distress, emphasizing the imbalance of power in this dangerous situation. In Thursday's episode, October 16th, the drama intensifies. Oki continues to hold Harry against his will, further aggravating him by casually mentioning his plans for a date with Gina. Later, the pair share a drink, and the interaction highlights Oki's manipulative tendencies. Meanwhile, Gina confides in her sister, Anna Knight, admitting that she is increasingly concerned about Harry's well-being and the psychological toll the captivity is taking on him. Harry's circumstances deteriorate further, and in a desperate attempt to cope with his fear and isolation, he turns to drugs. Oki exploits the situation, manipulating Harry by speaking about Gina and creating emotional turmoil. In one unsettling scene, Oki boasts, "You never told me how funny Gina is. Got pretty wild. She can handle her booze as well. My favorite bit of the date was tracing my finger along her tattoo. She was quivering. I think that's her sweet spot." The remark underscores Oki's predatory nature and the danger Harry faces while in his control. Fans have been quick to speculate about the unfolding drama on social media. Many have taken to the EastEnders Reddit page to share theories that Gina may not actually harbour feelings for Oki and could be deliberately using him as a means to locate Harry, Reddit user Raina Louise commented, "I've literally been saying this since last week. Gina is so much smarter than anyone thinks. And I hope she's playing Oki so that she can figure out what's happened to Harry." The comment reflects growing viewer interest and the suspense surrounding Harry's fate. As the storyline continues to unfold, EastEnders watchers remain on edge, anxiously awaiting the moment when Harry might finally be freed from Oki's grasp and rescued from the perilous situation. The actress portraying Vicky Fowler on EastEnders has opened up about what she believes was a key factor in making the gripping Joel Marshall storyline so impactful. Alice Haig joined the BBC soap earlier this year as Vicky Fowler, stepping into the role previously played by Scarlett Alice Johnson. Vicky's last exit in 2004 had seen her move to Australia, where she ran a bar with her long-term partner, Spencer Moon. Her return to Albert Square was prompted by Martin Fowler's funeral, during which she arrived alongside her boyfriend, Ross Marshall, and his son, Joel. It quickly became apparent that Joel was troubled. In the past, Ross had to pay $50,000 to an Australian family after Joel had upskirted a pupil at his school, hinting at deeper behavioral issues. Over several months, Joel's misogynistic behavior and harmful influence on Tommy Moon worsened. The tension came to a head when he punched Vicky to the ground and filmed her struggling to get up after she confronted him for showing an explicit video to his classmates. The aftermath of this violent incident led to Joel's arrest when Ross reported him to the police after discovering Vicky had suffered a collapsed lung and a broken arm. Despite this, Vicky was shocked to find that Ross continued to support his son, a decision that ultimately led to her being thrown out of number 43. In scenes aired on Thursday, October 16th, Sharon Watts and Kathy Beale surprised Vicky with a getaway from Walford. However, her thoughts remained focused on the complicated situation with Ross. Meanwhile, Harvey Monroe offered Ross a place to stay after he had been sleeping rough, but Vicky remained unaware of this gesture, leaving viewers uncertain about the next twist in the storyline. On the same day, Alice Haig took to Instagram to share a behind-the-scenes video showing the EastEnders hair and makeup team applying prosthetics and detailed makeup for her hospital scenes. She could be seen seated as the stylists carefully recreated the injuries Vicky sustained, preparing her for the emotional and physically demanding scenes ahead. Alice captioned the post, "Huge shout out to the amazing hair and makeup team. Thank you especially. The attention to detail and commitment to getting these injuries right was such a massive part of making this powerful story work." Joel actor Max Murray praised her performance in the comments, writing, "Scarily good." Fans also flooded the post with praise for Alice, commending her dedication and skill in bringing such a challenging and intense storyline to life. EastEnders airs Mondays to Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One and BBC iPlayer.